Yeah, my wonderful people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Make on I hear this news. So this one is coming all the way from Washington, D.C. This message, according to the intel and what I'm about to read to my people, my dear, this message is from White House and also other council, so you can call them council of lawyers, both locally and international. They join body. Con the same message to Supreme Court of Nigeria said they have to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes 15th day of this month if they really want peace in the whole of the country. And that is the message is also part of the initiative of this is also Bruce Finn, which you people know is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's legal counsel on international level. Where they don't even have certificate because if this man have certificate, they will not bounce him in Nigeria when he want to attend the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case at the High Court. But the DSS said, my dear, we don't know you and you don't have anything to do with Nigerian court. Anyway, whichever way it is, so I cannot take much of your time. Neither do I want to take mine. But I would like to go straight to the reason why we are here. Please, if you get this message, you like it, you share it, you comment on it. And make sure you keep subscribing to this channel for more interesting videos coming your way. There's no time to shout because this one now, I really mean business. Let us go straight to the main reason. A cornerstone principle of law stemming back many centuries is that a crime should not pay. To rule against Nnamdi Kanu would permit the Nigerian government to profit from its own crimes and unburden more of the same. Honorable Justices, December 15, 2023 will be a day in Nigeria that will live in judicial glory of infamy. The decision is in your hands. This one is going to the Supreme Court of the Fulani Control Government of Nigeria. You have set aside that day to be render judgment on the legality of Nnamdi Kanu's prosecution by the federal government of Nigeria. Everyone knows the Nigerian government's ulterior motive to punish Mr. Kanu for exercising his constitutionally protected free speech rights to urge self-determination for Biafrans through peaceful avenues of redress. This court should not be blind to what all the world can see. Indeed, a Nigerian High Court sitting in Enugu recently held that the government outlawing indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, headed by Mr. Kanu for advocating self-determination, was completely unconstitutional. Further, on July 20 of 2022, the Working Group on Arbitrary Detention of the United States Human Rights Council found that Kanu Nnamdi's solitary confinement since June of 2021 violated 16 international human rights covenants binding on Nigeria and ordered its immediate and unconditional release and reparations. The Nigerian government has lawlessly ignored the working group's decision for over a year, and the Nigerian government did not deny that it had conspired with Kenya to have Mr. Kanu kidnapped and tortured in Nairobi and subjected him to extraordinary rendition to Abuja in June of 2021 and committed multiple crimes against his own person. These crimes followed an attempt by Nigerian government assassination of Mr. Kanu on September 14 of 2017, which was legally condemned by the High Court in Abia State on January 19 of 2022. A cornerstone principle of law stemming back many centuries is that crime should not pay. To rule against Nnamdi Kanu would permit the Nigerian government to profit from its own crimes and a burden more of the same. Under international law and practices, Biafrans have been denied the right to self-determination through a free and fair independence referendum arranged and conducted by a neutral international body as the South Sudanese enjoyed in 2011. This norm of international law is not reserved for Africa only. The United Kingdom offered Scotland a self-determination vote in 2014. Canada offered Quebec a self-determination vote in 1995. In both cases, independence failed because the United Kingdom and Canada treated all their citizens even-handedly and under the rule of law because they follow due processes. Nnamdi Kanu is seeking to undo the wickedness and avarice of British colonization in Nigeria, amalgamation of distinct people, including Biafrans, Yoruba, and Hausa Fulani, was compared to British machine guns in 1914. Nigeria's boundaries were illegally at a backbone of the cynical chant. Whatever happens, we have got the Maxim gun and they have not. Not a single African had a say in Nigeria boundaries, which endures today as a legacy of British lawlessness and a colonial policy of divide and conquer, called divide and rule. Nigeria has been a chronically convulsed artificial state since independence in 1960. Legal and moral responsibilities lies with the United Kingdom. They are the one that is choosing our presidents. To support Nnamdi Kanu is to expel the cruel unlawful remnants of British colonialism in Nigeria. The British stole sovereignty from each distant peoples of Nigeria by abandoning the international law obligation to offer each independence referendum. Be inspired by the Pakistan Supreme Court, bullied by military dictator Pervez Musharraf in 2009. The Supreme Court held that the dictator's emergence rule was unconstitutional a decade later. A special court found Musharraf guilty of treason for suspending the constitution and sentenced him to death. Pakistani lawyers applauded both decisions as landmark in the rule of law. Do not intimidate or bribed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. His presidency is already on life support because of the credible evidence of diploma fraud or drug trafficking in the United States of America. A decision in favor of Nnamdi Kanu will be overwhelming, applauded by the Nigerian lawyers. A high watermark in the rule of law and the independence of the judiciary. The court would become an instant candidate for the Nobel Peace Prize, sorry to say. Nigeria's upheavals would begin to abate. Additionally, it will become a model for other African courts by giving life to judicial independence, the secret of domestic tranquility. Make December 15 the finest hour of the Supreme Court of Nigeria. All eyes will be on you. With the deepest respect to this Bruce Fane Law Office of Bruce Fane 300 New Jersey Avenue, whatever, and it's writing for International Council and spokesman for Nnamdi Kanu in the case on the Supreme Court as we await the judgment. Anyway, before we round up, I would like us to do what? I would like us to take some reactions from the Biafran people so that you yourself, when they listen to this message, can also know what to say at the comment section. Sandy wrote, and I quote, "The judiciary is becoming a laughingstock in the whole world." Wendy said, "Okay, then I will have another experience." He said, "Interesting times here and ahead of us. Chisam, they should listen to Bruce and do the right thing. And we have unknown, the whole world knows the truth, but they keep silent. Mma ejiri buaja, if they will only listen because their ear have been tied." Because according to Igbo adage, they said, how do they used to say it? That because Nigeria now is about to collapse, and that is why you see their ears and everything are being tied so that they will not listen. But when it happens, then everybody gonna say, hey, there is a living God that is working for the Biafrans. Anyway, my wonderful people, I would not like to take much of your time. Neither do I want to take mine. I just want to end it here because I'm coming back again with another blog post. I remember my name still. Mandian is reporting live from the platform of Okute Daily Talk, where we always speak to you the undiluted truth about everything you need to know. My channel is never for jamboree, according to them. It is always on point to provide you with every necessary information you need to know about the Zoological Republic of Nigeria, about the Biafran struggle, about Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and about Simon Ekpa's activities and his in and out of this Biafran struggle. So anywhere where there, I beg you, as you're hearing my voice, remember, you need to like this message. Most importantly, share it, because everybody need to get to know that international community have waded into this matter and have mandated the so-called Fulani Control Government of Nigeria 15 today in the month of this December that Nnamdi Kanu must, this one is not under probability, no, he must be freed, whether they like it or not. Help me continue sharing and make sure you keep subscribing. I'll be right back with another blockbuster. Have a nice day. Ngwano, my people. Kenesiano.